Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. I'm excited to share today's video with you, as always, just because I find this interesting and I'm hoping that you do too. And that is talking about my e-readers and tier ranking them. So let's get into it. I have 4 different categories, I guess, of tier ranking. What is it doing? My little lamp back there likes to just all of a sudden buzz and make this super loud noise, and it's really obnoxious. Anyway, so I have 4 different categories of how I am ranking my e-readers. The first category is it has libraries that I love the most. So this sounds really dumb, because who has different libraries on all of their e-readers? But you guys know me, I have multiple Amazon accounts. I have multiple e-readers that aren't even Amazon. So of course I'm going to have different collections of books that I've bought. Why would I have bought multiple same books on the devices? Do you know what I mean? The second tier is the most reached for e-reader or e-readers that I have. The one that I kind of gravitate towards the most. The third category is the e-reader or e-readers that spark joy the most. So the one that just makes my little heart go pitter-patter. And the fact that I'm saying that about an electronic device is just a little odd. But, you know, we are in the land of AI. The fourth category is e-readers that I would recommend the most. So I guess basically beginner-friendly e-readers, or ones that are the most easy to use, that are the most accessible, that have the most books, have the most programs and just things that you can do with them. That. This really, for me, you guys know how much I love my e-readers. I feel like that's what this channel in a lot of ways is based on. They are my heart, they are my obsession, they are my passion. Maybe that's sad to some people, but we all have our things.
This is what makes the world go round.
So this list, like I was saying, was a little hard for me to make in some ways because I honestly love them all equally. They all make me happy, they all are the best. But if I had to rank them, to tier rank them, this is what I would do. So just kind of prefacing this with that, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm like keeping something I don't like, or that I think any of these are stupid or useless or pointless or whatever. But yeah, just wanted to throw this in there. Oh my lordy, she has no concept of personal space whatsoever. Oh my. Oh, okay. Oh. He's so cute. She's such a baby, guys. Alright, I'm sorry. Oh, but you have to go down. Oh my goodness. All the loves. Go down. Continuing on. We're going to go in order of e-readers that have the biggest library to the smallest. They all have a lot of books. I would say a couple hundred a piece for the most part. So this one was my very original Amazon account, Kindle Unlimited account, e-reader that I bought. This literally has, I think I added it up because I have like different collections, like different folders on it. I added them all up the other day. This has 1,400 books on it. A lot of those, mind you, a lot of those were with the Stuff Your Kindle days where you get a lot of them for free, or I would get them for like 99 cents. A ton of books on this one. The second would be this one. This was obviously the second Amazon account, second Kindle that I ever bought. And this one has, I think, like 1,000 books on it. There again, same thing. A lot of them were bought for super, super cheap, 99 cents, $2, or free on the Stuff Your Kindle days. This one definitely has a lot. It's kind of crazy. I'm probably never going to read a lot of them in my lifetime, but I do need to go through them and kind of weed out, because there are a few that like when I was like counting and making sure how many were on here, I was like, I'm never going to read that. Like, why did I get that one? I think I'm going to go through the ones, especially the Stuff Your Kindle ones that I didn't pay anything for, just nix them, get them off there, because they're just kind of taking up space and I'm not going to read them. So the next one with the most books is of course my iBooks account. This is my really old mini iPad. That one has the most that isn't a Kindle, I guess, obviously, because this isn't a Kindle. Imagine that. iBooks was what I first started reading with ever. This has probably about 750 books on it. that is books that I did buy over the last probably 12 to 13 years. My second category is my most reached for. So out of all of these e-readers, what is the one that I gravitate towards the most, that I reach for first? That is a hard one because that's going to be multiple ones. And I guess I will rank them in order of reached for, most to least. So I would have to say the one that I reach for the most, the very most, would be my original Kindle, which actually is dead. This thing dies, it's getting old and it dies so fast. If I don't have the backlighting turned down, it's like kaputski in like 2 days, which is very irritating. But anyways, if I turn the lighting down, it lasts at least like 2 weeks. So there's that one, which is also linked to, that account is on this newer paperweight as well. I would say just because of, like I said, in the my favorite libraries or the most books in a library category, I do reach for this the most just because it has most of the bigger books kind of out there that I have bought and want to read. So the next one, obviously same kind of thing, would have to be my second Kindle ever, which has a lot of the kind of bigger main books that I want to read, buddy reads and such on it, and I have that linked to this Kindle as well. So these are the same account. This is a newer paperweight, this is the older one.
Please read this book. It's so good.
These have a lot of bigger books that I will reach for first and want to read with other people. My next most reached for e-reader would probably have to be my Kindle Oasis. Yes, this is upside down, and yes, I need to take the sticky back off and fix it. I have all my Sarah J. Maas books on here. Well, the e-versions of these books, obviously, clearly. Oh, I'm currently rereading like all of her series, so they're all on here. Just a lot of like really kind of bigger fun books that I'm either trying to read for the first time or reread. They're all on here. So I have been reaching for this a lot. I've been taking a little bit of a break because some of the books that I'm reading right now I have on Hoopla and Libby. I'm just using my iPad for that. But yeah, reach for this one all the time. Then I reach for my Kobo Libra 2 a lot. I absolutely love this e-reader. You guys probably know that I talk about it all the time. I have Kobo Plus on this one. There's so many good books that I've bought and have on Kobo Plus. This is the best. By the way, I'm hoping I can get a color e-reader. You guys have been asking so many questions, so many comments about that, about whether I'm getting a color e-reader or not, and I would love to. I would love to get either the Clara or the Libra in a color e-reader, but we'll have to see because monies. If they could send me one, that would be amazing. The next and last one that I reach for the most is my Kobo Clara. So I absolutely love this thing. Isn't she adorable? Oh my god, I just want to hug her. She's so cute. It's just the best little e-reader. It's so cute and it's about the size of a basic. I have read so many good books on this. I have so many good books in my library on this thing and I just absolutely love it. Just looking at it makes me happy. My third category would be e-readers that spark joy the most. What makes me the happiest? What makes my heart pitter patter when I look at it the most? We're gonna go in order of most to least, like I have for every other category. Some of these are gonna kind of be repeats because like favorites are favorites. I would have to say right now, the ones that I am currently, you guys will see a short coming up, currently reading on, currently reaching the most right now, like just for this month of May, would have to be my 2 iPads. That is because the horsiness. Okay, you guys know that I'm a horse girl. Just recently did these within the last month or two. And I got all these stickers on Temu. And I absolutely love the cowboy pop socket right there. All of the horsey stickers. This is so me. It's so ridiculous. And this makes me so happy. And every time I see it, I'm like, so the 2 other e-readers that I'm currently reading books on right now that kind of I'm reaching for, they're bringing me joy the most, would be these 2 Fires. So this is the older Kindle Fire, this is the newer Kindle Fire. I just love the way, like, this is ACOTAR themed and this is Fourth Wing themed, and I just love the decor. They just are making me happy. I love the butterflies, the best. The next ones are probably my 2 Nooks. I just love the sparkle. Anything bedazzle, sparkle, glitzy, glamour, I'm there for it. I'm here for it. These make me happy. Of course, as I talked about, these 2, just because of the cottagecore vibes, the fairy core vibes, the mushrooms, the flowers, the happy-go-lucky. Love them. Lastly, we have these 2. So this is my Kobo Clara, and this is an old cell phone of mine that I turned into just kind of like basically a mini iPad, mini iPad. I read on it. I use audiobooks. I use Spotify. I love the little bears, and I love the little keychains, and I love their little clippies, and they just make me so happy when I look at them. So my 4th category would be e-readers that I would recommend the most to someone that is just starting to get into e-readers or wants to try one out. I'm going to go from order of like first to third. I only have 3 that I want to talk about as far as what I would recommend for people kind of just starting out in the e-reader Kindle world. And of course, you guys know what I'm going to say. The Paperwhite. This is the most recent, I think 2022, 2021 Paperwhite. I don't think they've came out with another one. This is the 6.8 inch, and I think brand new these are about 160 to 180. I actually don't even know, but I'm pretty sure that's around that range of what it is. So not horribly expensive. They have great battery life. They have a lot of different settings as far as like backlighting goes. There's warm tone, cool tone, bright, not bright. A lot of storage. I believe you can get them with different amounts of storage. I got the least amount of storage, and like I said, I have like over 1,000 books on this, and it's not even like a quarter of the way full. I highly recommend this as your first foray into Kindles. So my second choice would be the Kindle Basic. This is the most cost effective. There isn't quite as much like quality, I guess you could say. Like, it doesn't have as much storage, doesn't have all the little options to like customize it to your reading preferences. It was and is cheap. I only paid, well, I got this one refurbished and I paid I think $65 for it. Brand new, I think these are $80 or $90, maybe $100 brand new. So they are a lot cheaper. They're a little bit smaller. They're not as big as the Paperwhite. I'll give you a little size comparison here. So like definitely a lot smaller. If you're not looking to spend a lot, you don't really care about all the little piddly bits as far as preferences goes and customizing, then this is your gal. The next option and best option, honestly, for a lot of people would be a mini iPad, because this is so versatile. Obviously, these are the most expensive. This I think is $500 or $600 brand new, but the options are literally endless with this. You can play games, you can watch YouTube, you can do digital journaling, you can do all the bookish apps. You could have them all in one place. You could have Kindle, Kobo, Nook, Hoopla, Libby. It is a lot nicer in some ways because you can have everything in one place, but you know me, I'm just too chaotic for that. So like I have to have all of it, right? Like that's just how my brain works. If someone that only wants one device that can have everything, the iPad mini is your choice. Okay guys, that was it for that video. I hope that maybe helped you out, answered some questions. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and comment the cell phone emoji to let me know that you watched all the way through and that you liked my video. Don't forget to go check out all of my links, all of my Discords, all of my Instagrams, all of the things involving Courtney. I have 2 book clubs, one for this channel, one for my other channel, which is linked down below. Go check that out. Hello, if you're not subscribed, I'm kind of mad at you, okay? Just saying. And then I'm also thinking of on my like kind of catch-all bookish Discord of creating just like a seasonal book club where like we pick a book that's kind of seasonally for whatever season we're in, clearly, and we have the 3 months of said season to read it. So super laid back, slow, for y'all slow readers like me. Go check out all the links, click that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Ow! 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 That hurt really bad. Ow! My tooth!